Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Lada Daya. Prahlada Lada Daya. Hiranyakasipo Vakshaha. Hiranyakasipo Vakshaha. Dalita Hiranyakasipo Tanopinam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Avakara Kamala Varenaka Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipo Tanupinda Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narasimhare Narasimhare Jaya Narasimhare Jaya Narasimhare Narasimhare Jaya Narasimhare Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jai Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jai Nrsimha Bhagwan ki Jai Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai Om Jnanatamrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhayeva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 So in the song which we were just singing, we offer respectful obeisances to Lord Nrsingadev, who's always giving bliss to devotees like Prahlad Maharaj and chiseling at the hearts of the demons like Hiranyakashipu. So in the deity here, it's self-manifested deity, and the Pujari pointed out to us on the left side of Lord Nrsingadev is Hiranyakashipu. Is it?
Yes.
The feet of Hiranyakashipu.
At the feet, yeah.
That feet is like lying down.
Yeah.
The feet of Hiranyakashipu on the left side of the Lord.
On the left side of the Lord, yeah. And Prahlad Maharaj is also there, lowered down.
Yes, yes.
So this is Prahlad Nrsinga deity here, we have Prahlad Maharaj here. So this is the mission of the Lord's incarnations as described in the Bhagavad Gita. The Paritranaya Sadhuna Vinaschaya Chatuskritam Dharma Samsthapanataya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. So Yuge Yuge, millennium after millennium, the Lord comes. Lord Nrsingadev appears millennium after millennium. The forms of the Lord are all eternal. So the form of Lord Nrsingadev is an eternal form. And we have this planet in the spiritual world there. And he comes here. When he comes into this world, then his purpose is Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinaschaya Chatuskritam, to give pleasure to the devotees. Devotees like Prahlad Maharaj. The Lord wants to give pleasure to his devotees. He takes care of his devotees. The Lord is Bhakta Vatsala. He reciprocates with the devotees by their devotion. The Lord will reciprocate. He is not Jnana Vatsal or Karma Vatsal, but he is Bhakta Vatsal. He likes his devotees, and therefore the Lord comes to this world. He can kill the demons without coming to the world. And so, Vinaschaya Chatuskritam, the Duskritinas, like Hiranyakashipu, he could remove them without personally coming to annihilate them. But his primary purpose is to give pleasure to his devotees. And he sees devotees like Prahlad, how Prahlad Maharaj has suffered so much. So, we know Lord Nrsingadev was very angry, and none of the demigods could pacify him by their prayers. And it was left to Prahlad Maharaj to come forward. And Prahlad, as a small child at that time, he didn't feel very qualified, but the Lord placed his lotus hand on the head of Prahlad and filled him with Divya Gyan, with transcendental knowledge. And in this way, Prahlad Maharaj was able to go on and offer prayers to Lord Nrsingadev. So we should pray also, Lord Nrsingadev, kindly place your lotus hand on our heads and give us Divya Gyan. Let us also be blessed with transcendental knowledge that we can properly glorify you. Lord Nrsingadev is taking pleasure in being with his devotees. And Lord Nrsingadev, he took Prahlad and he sat Prahlad on his lap. And it said at that point, Lord Nrsingadev experienced something of Vatsalya Ras. Because in previous avatars, Kurma, Matsya, Varaha, there was none of this. There was no relationship. There was no loving reciprocation with his devotees, the same. But when he took Prahlad and set Prahlad on his lap, Lord Nrsimhadev was experiencing the mood of being like the father to Prahlad Maharaj. And he was thinking, oh, how nice this is, that Prahlad is like my child. And therefore you see in future incarnations the Lord was enjoying more that kind of mood. So this is something which came about through from Lord Nrsimhadev and his dealing with his devotee, Prahlad Maharaj. The Lord wants to protect his devotees. And the devotees, they want to serve Lord Nrsimhadev. Of course, Prahlad Maharaj always, he felt himself unqualified. In the Brihad Bhagavatamrita, we read about Narada Muni searching for the devotee who received the greatest mercy from the Lord. And at one point, Narada had come to Prahlad Maharaj, and he was telling Prahlad Maharaj, you are the greatest devotee of the Lord, because the Lord personally came and protected you and saved you, killed this demon, your father who was persecuting you. So the Lord loves you so much. But Prahlad was saying, no, you've got it all wrong, Narada. It's not like that at all. And Prahlad was telling Narada Muni that I only remember the Lord. You should find out the devotees who are serving the Lord. So Prahlad Maharaj, he has that relationship with the Lord, that he always remembers the Lord. He doesn't ask him for anything. He's not saying, oh, give me, oh, I need this, oh, do this for me. But he's simply remembering the glories of the Lord. And that is his perfection, simply by remembering Lord Nrsimhadev. So we are coming on this yatra, we are climbing this mountain here, come up all these stairs to see the darshan of the Lord. The Lord is pleased when he sees his devotees take more trouble for his service. The more we try to serve, the more the Lord appreciates. We can win the attention of the Lord by our own willingness to accept some little difficulties for the service of the Lord. And at the same time, we want to remember the Lord also. So from Prahlad Maharaj, we get this example. Always remember Krishna. Smartavyam satatam Vishnu vishmartavya na jatu krit sarve vidi nisedashor etayor eva kinkara. Always remember Vishnu or Krishna and never forget him. That is the essence, that is the most important of all rules and regulations. So we want to increase our remembrance of the Lord. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught us the importance of chanting his holy name to help us to remember him. Hare Krishna. Okay, Prabhu, you want to say some pastimes here?
So, the name of the Lord here is Bolo Shri Bhargava Narasimha Bhagavan Ki. So like we explained yesterday in the bus also, why the Lord is in 9 different places in 9 different forms is because His blessing is favorite devotees in all these places. For example, we went to Pavana Narasimha, he blessed Bharadwaja Muni. Tomorrow we'll be going to Jwala Narasimha, Karanja Narasimha. So it's like the devotee goes there and he performs austerities, the Lord blesses. So here what happened was, Parashuram had come here after the original, the Samharan, the whatever the Leela happened, in top in Jwala Narasimha. After that, Parashuram had come here. So he requested the Lord, please, I want to see how you actually, you pierced Hiranyakashipu. I want the similar, like how Bhishma wanted to see the Lord in the warrior mode. Similarly, Parashuram wanted to see the Lord, he wanted a replica of Jwala. So that's why if you see in the 9 Narasimha forms, Jwala and Bhargava, you will have Hiranyakashipu on the lap of the Lord. So each of the Narasimha will be a very unique form. And Jwala, if you see, Hiranyakashipu's head will be on the left. That's tomorrow we are going to go into Jwala, the topmost of the 9 Narasimha temples. But here if you see, it's a replica. So since he requested, he desired that particular form when he did tapasya here. And there's a small pond down there called Akshaya Tirtha, and that is always there. And Parashuram had spent so many years here doing tapasya, and he meditated on the Lord with this particular form that, and the Lord gave him darshan through the same cycle, like how it's there in Jwala. But here the only small difference is, in Jwala Narasimha, Hiranyakashipu's head is on the left side. Here, in Bhargava Narasimha, Hiranyakashipu's feet is on the left side, interchanged. That's the only thing. And they also say that the Lord, while giving darshan to Parashuram, he also revealed his Dashavatara form. You have in the Murti, if you can see very closely, you have all the 10 Dashavatara, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, all the incarnations inscribed there. So that's it about shortly. No, that's what it's not about turning.
No, so the deity, special darshan to Lord Parashuram. So in the deity of Bhargava, you will see Parashuram looking towards Parashuram. So that's Hiranyakashipu turning looking towards Parashuram. That's another special feature. So Dhruva was talking about basically.
Bolo Shri Bhargava Narasimhadev Bhagavan ki jai. So we actually lost the rest time for today.
Narasimhadev and Lord Parashuram are one of the 10 avatars. Both have been under 10 avatars. Both of them are in 10 avatars.
Yes.
Parashuram and Lord Narasimha.
Yes.
So Lord Parashuram, the same Lord is worshipping the same.
Yes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is worshipping Lord Jagannath. Same Lord. So different forms, different.
One more. What's the meaning of Bhargava and Papa?
Yes, I forgot that. So why the name Bhargava Narasimha had come? Because Parashuram's one more name is Bhargava Rama. Bhargava Rama, Parashurama. That's how the word it was derived. Bhargava Narasimha.
What about Pavana? Pavana Narasimha?
Okay. We don't have much time. Pavana Narasimha, it takes minimum half an hour to discuss what happened, why the Lord, why many of them ask this question, why so much interior the Lord had incarnated? What was the reason? What is the special significance? So we'll definitely discuss, because we have Yagna also today at 5:30, and we have to cover Yogananda and Yatra also. If we miss, we cannot do it tomorrow. So that's the reason. We'll proceed. We'll continue further later. बोलो श्री भार्गव नरसिम्हदेव भगवान की, जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की।